there.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
If you remember,
Yes.
we like to do a yearly intentions video with the start of every new year. Instead of calling them resolutions, we call them intentions because we're far more likely to keep up with that.
And if you haven't watched that video, please go back.
We'll just link it below
We'll
for you.
link
It'll
it
be
below.
really easy.
Yeah.
But the number one intention for Caitlin and I was to be more financially responsible. We had set this intention in 2018. Neither of us did a good job. In fact, I think we fucked it up more than we ever had ever in our entire lives. So we're on like a mission, reconnaissance happening. Has to happen.
I'm like literally in recovery mode. I have been unknowingly overspending for the last 4 years. Like, it just didn't really catch up with me until recently, maybe the last year. And then I still did nothing about it for that year.
Yeah.
And like, it sort of snowballed. And now I'm to the point where it's like alarm bells are going off.
Well, you're in crisis mode.
Yes, I'm in crisis mode. What was my thing last year? Grow up, bitch.
Grow up, bitch.
Grow up, bitch. Like, it is time. I have grown. I am now like fully fucking aware, eyes wide open about my financial situation, and I am working to do better.
Same.
As soon as we put it out there that we had the intention to be more financially responsible, we had multiple people reach out and say to download the Dave Ramsey Every Dollar app.
It's free.
It's a free budgeting app.
Yep. There is a $99 per year fee you can pay to have it automatically linked to your bank account. I don't find the need for that.
No, I mean, it would be...
I'm on a budget.
It would be, right, I'm on a budget. I cannot spend $100.
No.
I will say it would be very convenient to have all of my things and I can just like drag and drop into the different micro budgets that we make.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I can input it.
Absolutely.
I can input it.
So today we're sharing with you how we've been doing in January, February. If you remember, Caitlin and I put ourselves on a no buy January, which meant that we weren't allowed to buy anything that we didn't actually need.
So that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the things that we bought.
Okay, I only bought one thing that I didn't need. And I had a confessional. I will say, if you want to get to know your friends, just share your financial information with each other.
Right. So
I was only $2 over.
I think it was $8.76, no, January. Okay, January was a bad month for me in the, I needed car repairs. That was $550 I did not plan to spend. That's a huge chunk of my budget.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that happened, and then I had some medical bills. I had some additional medical bills that I didn't anticipate because I had blood clot and then I tore my meniscus. So I had a couple different doctor's appointments.
Just two major things.
Right. So I had just some little things happening in January.
No big deal.
That kind of threw myself off. When it comes to, wait, what is this? This is transactions. So hit that. And then that shows all your transactions. So this is where I'm looking. So I will say for no spend January, I went to Mission and Chick-fil-A with y'all fuckers.
Oh yeah, we did.
So that was not a planned.
So you had different rules. I think we should talk about that.
Yeah.
My rules were I was allowed to buy wine, but I couldn't drink alcohol out. Like I can't go to the bar with you and have a drink. And I was allowed to eat out once a week because I'm fucking busy and I'm tired and I don't want to cook 21 meals a month or a week.
Right. So I didn't really want to eat out at all. And then I also didn't want to buy alcohol because I have plenty of alcohol at my house and maybe it's not the exact alcohol I want, but I shouldn't have been buying any because I had enough back stock. But so yeah, I did. And then I also registered for field hockey. That was $70.
Yeah, I'm just going to point out some of the things
I think, so all of those were out of my control. I mean, that was probably like $1,000 of unexpected, legitimate, that were not like, I didn't buy anything ridiculous. It was like shit I just had to pay.
Okay, so for me, I would say the weird things, we had to have an emissions test for our car. I had a few doctor's things go through because I had a lot of testing done at the end of last year.
Oh yeah.
And so I paid those off. Mike also had a knee injury, so he has been going to physical therapy, and that's $25 per session. Our front door handle broke. Do you fucking know how expensive a new door handle is? I'll tell you, $65 on Amazon. That was a cheap one. So just like random stuff comes up, and you can't.
And those are all the things that I don't have. I didn't have them built into my budget because I had only accounted for all of my regular expenses.
Speeding ticket. Definitely wasn't planning for that.
So I also purchased a new phone, so my phone bill was higher and will now be higher. And then I went over in so fun money, I went over. Oh, I only went over by $2.73. So that's pretty good. But that's still, it was $102 of fun money. So lifts, oh, that one pissed me off.
Oh, well, you had a car problem.
I paid, so I planned for $50 for Uber and Lyft for the month. I spent $77, and I think I'm well over that because of New York, but we're gonna get reimbursed. But
yeah. Oh wow, I was way over on the alcohol budget, and oh my god, in January.
So I actually made an alcohol category.
I did too.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm a member of wine clubs, and while I'm not paying every month, I'm still dividing that up, and I'm just assuming that in here.
Yeah, so originally they give you groceries and restaurants.
Yeah, I made my own categories for a lot.
I made a separate category now for alcohol because that's a separate expense. I'm not going to include that in my grocery expense. And then I also go out for drinks. And I think that's a separate thing because it's a separate type of socializing, and like me ordering Chinese to my house is different than me like going out for a full. But anyway,
I agree.
So I made an alcohol budget, and the alcohol budget is so upsetting to me because I spend so much money on alcohol.
I have to rein that in. Like, I'm gonna be over this month, I already know.
Like, so my alcohol budget is $100, which I think is actually kind of low.
Ours is $200.
I'm at $200 for this month, and the month's not even over yet.
I don't even want to look at mine.
But so some of the things. So January I was over budget. So currently for February I'm over budget by $867.
Okay.
Which I'll let just happen.
We're almost to the end of the month. We have 5 days left.
And part of that I think was my water and electric. My water and electric were way higher than they were the month prior.
Same.
So I was over that by $20. I'm over it in Ubers and Lyfts, but that's partly because of our New York trip. I'm over I think this is like New York. Like restaurants, alcohol, I'm over.
Same.
But groceries.
And we're gonna be reimbursed for that, so I'm not beating myself about that.
Yeah. I budget $200 a month for groceries.
I budget $500.
Yeah, $200 just sounds like so much for one person.
I think that sounds low.
I feel like I should be able to I feel like it should be closer to 100.
For a month?
For 100 and 150 for groceries.
Please, let's try it.
I'm gonna try because I think $200 for a single person seems like a lot.
So the plan was January was a no buy. It was to see, like, every time we had the urge to buy something, we asked ourselves, do we truly need it? Are we out of everything else that could kind of fill its place?
Right.
Is it just a want? It's not a necessity. We're not allowed to buy it.
Yeah.
We did really great. I did buy Tupperware containers, but a lot of you guys were like, that's not a want, that's a necessity. You pack lunch every single day, you freeze meals, blah, 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 whatever. I was using lots of bags, and that's so terrible for the environment.
The only things that I bought outside of that would be like break the rules were I ate out and I bought alcohol.
Yeah. I was allowing those in mine, but
and the alcohol thing, I kind of the eating out. I mean, I didn't plan ahead. That was my fault. I should have packed food, but I didn't. And then the drinking one was for a party with a group of girls, and it was specifically said like on the request, like bring a bottle of wine. And then it was 2 people's birthdays, so I had one drink out, and I felt very guilty about it, but it was fine. Anyway,
so we did a low buy or no buy January. We're doing a low buy 2019, and that just means every single purchase that we make from here on out, we're evaluating and scrutinizing to the max.
Yes.
We love to shop together. It's no secret, and it got us into shaky territories, and we're not willing to do that anymore.
Yes. So one of the other things that I have started doing is that I no longer swipe my credit card. I am working on I'm gonna say like 80-20. It's not like I've never done it, but like I am working on using exclusively my debit card.
Yes.
Which I will say, last week, I just got paid on Friday, but like this last week, I don't know if I've ever allowed my bank account to get as low as it was this past week. And and I have been refusing to transfer anything from savings because I'm just working with like the money that's coming in. I refuse to do that. And then I'm also taking more money out. I didn't have an automatic deduction from my into savings.
Really?
Really.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So now I have that. I
keep that separate from like the money that we bring in every month is technically more, but because Mike has stuff automatically go to savings, and I was like, I automatically have stuff go to 401k and all that stuff. Like,
so that was something I was going to talk about. So, the number that I put into my budgeting app is not my true take-home pay.
Same.
Because a bunch of stuff comes out of that before I even bring it home. So 12% of my paycheck goes directly to my retirement account. So I never even see that, so I pretend like it doesn't exist.
Because it doesn't.
My health insurance is $170 a month.
That's outrageous.
I didn't realize it was so high.
Yeah, that's expensive.
It's like $70 a pay period for just my health insurance, and then plus vision and dental.
But you can't do anything about it. You have to have health insurance.
Well, but I have the highest plan.
Oh.
But do I need the highest plan? These are things I have to just start thinking about. And then the other thing is I pay $44 a month for parking.
Yeah, that also sucks.
Yeah. Especially because I also have a car and like pay car insurance and all that stuff specifically because I need it for like one day a week.
Yep.
I was taking the bus up until that, but I have my therapy appointment every week and I need to drive there because public transportation can't get me there. So that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. But yeah, so that's that. So that's just a little snippet of like some real numbers for you, and I will say I didn't find it as hard as I thought it would. It was actually like a fun challenge and a game for me and for Mike and for Caitlin to see like, okay, well, I really want to add this to my Amazon cart, but do I really want to? Do I really need it?
I will say my Amazon cart saved for later probably doubled.
Yeah, you have a lot in there.
But now that I can buy it, I have still not bought almost anything except dishwasher cleansing tabs. That was like something I had on my list. I was like, but I'm not going to buy them because I don't need them right now.
Yeah, I was like
no
toothpaste
for no spend. I was like, no, I can use other stuff.
Right, because it would have defeated the purpose of the no buy January if we were just like, okay, February 1st is here, gonna buy all that shit I wanted.
Right, and I am refusing to do that. I will say the only thing that I did go to Ulta, or I placed an order for Ulta, but I did it when it was beneficial because it was a 14% cash back from Ebates. So it was like I saved, or I'll get back $11 from that order.
Right.
And I did get a hair product that I have weighed the pros and cons and realized that it is the best. So I got that. And then I will say I didn't need that MAC stuff. I didn't need to get that. But the cuticle oil and the other, like, the other stuff were justified purchases.
You're not going to deprive yourself of everything forever, but we're not doing hauls. We're not like, hey, let's go check out Marshall's. Hey, let's go here, whatever.
We're not shopping out of boredom.
We're not shopping just to shop.
And I will say that's totally different because I used to just hit the same like 5 websites.
Yeah,
regularly.
Ulta, Sephora,
and
Macy's.
The one thing that we both started doing, which is when you go to in Gmail, the promotions tab.
Yep.
I don't even look.
Nope, I delete them all. I empty that inbox every single day.
I hit the button and I just whoop.
Yep.
Gone.
Same. Bye-bye.
The only thing I'm waiting for is my Costco rewards. That's the only reason I look twice. I have $150 in Costco rewards that are coming.
You can set a filter, I could teach you how to do that.
Oh, that's true. That would be helpful.
Yeah.
Not right now, but.
No, that's fine. I don't see the point in me opening these emails. I feel like if there's something that I want or need, I'm going to be searching for a sale myself. I don't need you to tell me that you have a sale.
Well, so I will say I get a little stopped up about that because when something is running a really good sale, it's a struggle for me because later when I want it,
it's not on
it's
sale?
not going to be on sale.
But did you really need it?
Well, it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I know.
Yeah. So say I don't know, like what's a NYX sale on our eyebrow pencils. They're $10 a pencil.
Wow.
which is high, I think. And so if Ulta is running a sale right now that's say, I don't know, 2 for $15 or buy one get one free,
half off,
and I see it, I think like I should get this thing that I use regularly at a discounted price, even though I don't need it right now.
I can see that.
But I think that sale mentality also I think it's always gotten us in trouble.
It is.
Because
So
we're like, oh, we're saving more than we spent.
So I've been watching ever since I got this idea in my head that like, okay, a no buy has to happen. I started following this girl on Instagram and YouTube, and her name is Hannah. Forget her last name, but she didn't have very many followers, and now she's really kind of blowing up. And she did an entire year series about her low buy year, and what she said in that, what stuck with me was, I'm not allowed to stock up on things. You cannot allow yourself to stock up on things because it's just gonna like snowball effect. Like, okay, I can see that this is going low. I should just buy that. It's on sale. I should just buy it.
Right.
And then it's gonna happen again. You're gonna see it on sale again in 3 months. And even though you probably don't really need it, you're gonna just like keep stocking up. And so I'm refusing to allow myself to buy anything until I've actually used it up and I've used up all its counterparts. Like, I love my moisturizer, but do I have another moisturizer that I could use for maybe 3 or 4 weeks to get me through to the next month? Yes. And so not only has my empties been diversified, like it's fun to see the products I'm actually using up, but it just feels good. Like it's like small victories for me, and it just keeps me going forward. I'm having fun with it.
I will say my beauty armoire, it has doors, and it has all of my hair care, skincare, like hair tools, towels. It's got a ton of shit in it.
Yeah.
But it is jam packed.
Yeah.
And I think, especially because I'm gearing up to move, because my lease is up at the end of May, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I have to pack.
Yeah.
Everything that's in this closet.
Just gotta use it up.
And it's like, so in my current shower, I have 3 types of shampoo and conditioner.
I probably do too.
Why?
Exactly.
And then in the closet, I have a whole nother, and like none of them are near empty. That's not normal.
No. We're doing better. It's progress. It's not
a process.
1 month and then you're cured. Like,
No.
I did the Marie Kondo thing to my entire wardrobe and my linen closet and my beauty closet in January. And the amount of stuff that I've listed on Poshmark and a lot of stuff that I've sold, I've already made like $65 back, and I've only sold 6 things. If I would have taken that to ThredUp or like Uptown Cheapskate or whatever, they would have given me $20 for the whole fucking lot.
If you were lucky.
If I was lucky. And so, like, I am continuously learning to shop my closet, to shop my beauty closet, and it's been fun. I haven't bought makeup that I didn't need. I have so much. That's the thing. I'm just so selfish and just...
Well, I'm not gonna put that kind of judgment on it.
Well, it's kind of it makes me feel fucked up in the head. Like, the 150 lipsticks I have aren't good enough. Are you stupid, bitch?
I walked into my closet this morning and I had nothing to wear.
Oh, girl, I saw your closet last night. You need me to come over and like you need to try everything on.
Did you see those 2 giant bags that were outside of my door? Those are to go to Spark. Those are to go to the Women's Center.
Good.
They're massive. They're probably, it's at least 50 pounds of clothes are ready to go. And I do that regularly. But no, I got too much of about pretty much everything.
Yeah. So I will say it feels really good to just be aware. Like, if you guys remember, I didn't even know the login information to our bank account. Hi, I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
Grow up, bitch.
I did not know how much I was spending per month.
Yeah. It's eye-opening. Like, when I sat down with Mike, I felt sick to my stomach when we decided that we were going to create this budget using every dollar, which I've loved it.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I bawled my eyes out, not because we weren't in a situation that I feared we were in, and that's because Mike would never allow us to get that way. Like, he's very responsible. But I bawled my eyes out because I was like, I'm 30 years old and I've never allowed myself to, I don't know, feel that vulnerable with money. It's just something I never want to talk about, so I just never did. But I felt really good. It was like a good cry, and I just felt just like smart.
Yeah, I I mean, look, like I actually didn't realize. So on the web version of this,
Oh yeah.
it's not actually as good as this one. Like I don't understand how, I'm confused as to how it says that I hate that it says $867 over budget, but I've overspent by hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
That doesn't actually make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't. I'm $2 over budget.
I'm $867 over budget, but I am almost $1,000 overspending this month, and I thought I was doing pretty well.
Yeah. So there's definitely improvements. I think this is what?
No, I'm like, there are massive improvements.
I think that this is something that we can revisit quarterly. To kind of give you an update of as to our progress. Like for me, it's paying off credit cards. See you fucking later. Paying off my car. See you fucking later. I don't want to be forced to drive a shitty car just because I still owe money on it. Like I'm gonna get it paid off and I'm gonna drive it into the ground and hopefully someone steals it and runs it off a bridge. I don't know.
Right, so this year, I'm pretty sure this is the year that I'm gonna end up having to buy a new car.
Exactly.
And I wanna be in a situation where I don't feel like that process is not overwhelming. I can buy something that I at least like moderately want. I'm not gonna say it's my
reliable.
I'm not gonna say it's my dream car, but it's something, if I'm gonna spend that much money, I at least wanna be excited about it in some way. I have to move at the end of the month, not at the end of the month, at the end of May. And I am going to look at more affordable housing. I lived in this wonderful house for the last 2 years.
Where you owned an entire floor.
Where I've owned an entire floor. It's been everything I could have ever wanted. But honestly, I'm not there. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that apartment. I didn't deserve my living situation. So I'm actually gonna have to downgrade. Which is a bummer, but it is what it is. I did go look at an apartment the other day and there were no closets. I was like, he was like, so is there anything about this that is like a deal breaker? And I was like, bitch, I can't, I need closets.
But also think of it this way, like you're going, and this is what I have said, I'm going to be saying no to a lot of stuff in the future, like in the near future, so I can say yes for the rest of my life.
Yes, that is my goal. Like
that's what I keep telling myself. Like you can live in an apartment with, that you don't own the whole floor. It's gonna suck. But guess what? Later you're gonna have like 7 closets.
Right. It's not. I don't even need 7 closets. But I want to be able to take. I want to be able to take vacations and not stress about it.
Yes.
I want to live in a nice home that I own and not stress about it.
Right. You don't want to be house poor.
I want to set myself up for success in the future.
Same.
That's the goal. So I'm willing to suffer a little bit right now.
Same. And I'm still having fun. I don't feel like I'm missing out on things. Like Mike and I are going away for our anniversary, and it's because I'm willing to sacrifice buying 17 lipsticks so I can fucking have a weekend away, because that's way better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Way better.
Oh, I hope you keep that in. You said it too quickly anyway, so you kind of have to. Anyway, so that's what we're doing, and you're gonna notice, you're going to notice that our content's gonna change a little bit because we are not hauling, we're not buying as much product.
That's not to say that you won't see those things.
No, you're still gonna see, I mean, hauls not as much.
Right.
But like trying new products, yes.
We're still doing that.
Especially if anyone would like to send us a product to try.
Oh yes.
we don't ever mind trying or reviewing a product. Although we will only give honest reviews, and we're like, you can't
buy our opinions.
Yeah, if we don't like it, we're probably just not going to talk about it. We won't.
That's right.
We're not going to trash talk anything that someone has provided for us. But we also will not give a positive review unless we actually feel positively about it.
Agreed. And if when we post this video, this is still going on, Caitlin and I have applied to be Sephora Squad members, in which we would be contracted by Sephora for 1 year, testing various products, going to events possibly.
Providing honest, unfiltered opinions.
Yes. So we're gonna leave a link below where you can fill out a testimonial saying why you think we'd be great for the job. We would really appreciate it if you would just take a minute to fill it out. You won't be subscribed to any email lists. You're essentially just gonna write what you write in the comments in this little box that they've provided, and we really appreciate it.
And if you do that, please feel free to comment below or post a picture of the confirmation on your social media and tag us in it, because we want to say thank you. We also just want to say thank you in general.
Yes.
It's you guys clicking on all of our stuff and watching it and commenting and liking that keeps us going. We love it so much.
We have so much fun doing this.
And you guys are the best followers. I mean, I don't know other people's followers, but you guys are our best for sure. No, but like
I believe it.
You're so engaged. You're so positive. Yeah. You like just want to participate in what we're doing, and we want to do that with you.
Yeah. When I look at other, like, I watch tons of YouTubers, and if I just scroll a little bit down to their comments, it's like negative, 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 and I'm like, God, I really hope that never happens to us, because I can see it taking away the fun.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna put yourself on the internet just to have
1%,
30,000 people tell you how much they hate you. I'm not good for that.
We're not about that life. But anyway, so real quick before this camera dies, watch our last video, watch our next video, watch all the videos. Thank you so much. We love you.
If you liked this and you found it helpful at all, let us know. We're willing to go more in depth. Or as time goes on, we can share more tips and tricks as we're learning them, because we don't know shit.
No.
We know more in February than we knew in December.
Work in progress. Yes. That's us.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.